Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. So this video is uh, about a C# program which I wrote. So the program it finds the lexicographical string, which is the smallest string possible uh, that select the output. So in the input we'll give a string consisting of just two alphabets A and B, and it will find the smallest string possible using those two alphabets, and we'll also give the amount of points that the computer has to get the smallest the lexicographical string. So let me first explain to you guys what actually that is, and then I'll show you the code. So let's assume that we have a string called a b b a. So as a string, as I said, in a string we have two alphabets consisting of two alphabets only, A and B. So, and let's say that we have 5 points to make the shortest string possible. So, well, the shortest possible string that can be made is basically a string consisting of all the A's. So that would be the shortest possible. Like if we have but that can only happen if p is equal to infinity, or maybe like if we reach it in certain amount of points. So that's the case. But apart from that, so what we will be doing is we'll take the string a, and we'll have two point system. So one would be uh, interchanging, and second would be uh, replacing. So interchanging would cost us 1 point, replacing would cost us 2 points. So interchanging is like changing, swapping these two digits, these two characters, or maybe like this and this. So basically, any two characters is will come under interchanging, and it will cost us 1 point. Replacing would be to replace this B with A, so that would cost us 2 points again. So what we can, so there's a procedure for it. Like first we do the interchanging, then we replace. So if like let's do it manually first. So if I replace this this B, let me erase that for to avoid your confusion. So let's interchange this B and this here. So then we'll get triple A B B. So this is a smaller string, smaller lexicographical string than this one, because B is like the biggest, and it will come at the end, so that will make it shorter. So like think of it, A is 1 or and BX 2. So earlier we had a number called 1 1 2 2 1, and now we have a number called 1 1 1 2 2. So obviously this number is shorter than this one. So anyway, well, as you can see that no more interchanging can take place since the biggest numbers are at the last positions. So what we'll do is we'll replace. So a, that would be AB. So while doing this, we'll be left with 4 points, and after doing this, we'll be left with 2 points, because replacing costs us 2 points. So, and lastly we would replace this one also, and we'll be left with 0 points. So that's basically the general idea behind the program. I'll show you the code, and first we'll demonstrate with this example, then we'll take some other example also. So, and after that I'll explain you the code. So let me, yeah, I think it's visible now. So we took n as the length of the string. So in our that example it was 5. So 5 P is the number of points available to us. So in our example, it was 5 only. The string we used was AAPBA. Yeah, so we are getting the correct output. Let's try it with a different one. Uh, okay, this time we'll be taking a 8 alphabet string, and we'll have, let's say, 4 points. Okay, no, not 4. Okay, 4 points. No, yeah, 4. So string would be, let's say, A B A B B A B, or maybe A again, whatever. Let's say B. There are too many A's. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, perfect. So the output we are getting is this. So what we'll do, we'll check this output using the manual thing. So let me get a new one. No, don't save it. Okay, so the string we had was A. Okay, it's hard to remember. Let me sneak it up here. Yeah, so the string that we had was A B A B B A B, and we had 4 points. So first what I would do is I'll replace this and this, so that will make it 4 times A, 3, and 4 times B. 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, then we'll be left with 3 points. So then I would replace this with A. So A B B B, and I'll be left with only 1 point, since remember replacing cost us 2 points. So with 1 point I cannot do anything else, since I cannot replace also. So yeah, that's the correct output. Okay, so basically that means our program is working. So now let me explain you the code now. It's a pretty straightforward code. I haven't used any algorithms or anything of sort, just kept it linear. So it's basically easy to understand. The approach which you should take. Of course, you can do it with the different algorithms and other things that would make it much faster, won't take much memory. But before that, you need to understand the general idea, what you are supposed to do, right? So I have some functions, two functions, sort function and lex smallest function. Yeah, lex Luthor. So sort function is doing the interchanging part. So in this function, I'm passing in the string, the length of the string, and the number of points. So p is the points, n is the length of the string, and a is the string itself. So we have something in C# called string builder. String builder is used to actually, because strings are immutable in C#, so we used something called string builder to modify the string and then store it again as a string. So in this for loop, I'm just iterating through all the elements and I'm comparing. So if the ith element in the string is b and the jth element is a, and the points that we have are greater than 0, so at that time it will interchange, it will swap the alphabets and reduce 1 point. So this is reducing 1 point, this is swapping, and this is just going through the whole string, and it's comparing. If the first one is b and the other one is a, just replace it. So I'm doing that in string builder, and then I'm changing it into a string again, because strings are, again, like I said, immutable, we cannot change it. So that's the sort function. Then we have lex smallest function. Lex smallest function is nothing, it's just calling this sort function only, and I'm creating a string answer, and in the answer string I'm just entering this thing, like the answer string, the string which we got from the sort function. We are just copying that in the answer string. That's it. That's all we are doing in this lex model. I actually have no idea why I wrote that. Yeah, yeah, we can just remove that. We can directly do this. Yeah. So anyway, just forget about this thing. It's completely useless. So yeah, well, this is the main function. So in the main function, I have two variables firstly declared. The first one is n, the p, the s being the answer string, n being the length of the string, p being the points that I have that I have to make it the lexicographical string. This is just in contingency from like part, so that I won't exceed certain number of inputs, because it would be very difficult for the processor to handle those kind of inputs. So that's why. Then in this thing, again, it's a contingency program part. So in this for loop, basically, I'm iterating through all the inputs, and if a certain input has a like character which is not A or B, it's just showing invalid string input and just exiting the code. So there we have it, and we have another string called answer, in which we are storing the lex smallest. That's basically the answer we are getting. So lex smallest will call the sort, which will give us the answer. It will store it in the answer string and return it. And in the main, we are again storing it in the answer variable. Yeah. So we have this variable called length, and that is just to iterate through this while loop. This while loop is actually taking care of the second part, that is replacing. So if we have some points left, uh, and okay, it should be, I think it should be greater than one bit actually, because we cannot, there's no point in going into this loop if we have one point remaining. So yeah, yeah, okay. So and also I'm checking if length is less than equal to s dot length. So it will iterate until then. Then if I'm encountering a b, and if I have points left, I'm just changing it to a, decreasing 2 points, increasing the length, and just showing the output. That's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward program. If you have any doubts or questions regarding that, you can ask me in the comment section down below. I'll be very happy to answer them. And uh, yeah, I take your comments very seriously. So please let me know like if you have some suggestions or reviews or anything. I would be happy to work on them. So that's pretty much it for this video. And I'll see you next week with a new video. Thank you.